Hey guys, it's Kate here, aka Confer le Guide, and many of you have asked me, and I've been promising for like 19 winters, that I would make a tutorial on how to make these nifty little rosettes like you see in Les Misérables, the movie. So, I'm just going to go through it really quickly here. You're going to need tricolor ribbon, obviously. If you can get the cloth ribbon, that'll work best. You can make it with like the weird, I don't even know, is this like wire ribbon? But it doesn't look as nice and it'll fray quite easily. So recommend this. If you're in the United States, this shouldn't be too hard because, you know, 4th of July is coming up and you can pretend to be patriotic. But you're going to need this ribbon and a needle and thread. I recommend using a dark blue navy-ish ribbon and just a small needle, like this. And really, all you have to do is take your ribbon, about 12 inches long. Any longer and it's going to get difficult when it's time to make it circular. So I recommend 12 inches, maybe a little bit shorter. All you're going to do, make sure you start on the end with the blue side and fold it through. And every once in a while just go ahead and pull it through. You'll start to see it curling up like that. Don't pull it taut all the way. Keep going. And stay reasonably close to the edge. That'll make it easier in the long run. Okay, once you reach the end, you can do this multiple ways. I recommend pulling it a little bit taut so that it starts to curl up like this, and then take the end that you've just finished and bring it back to the beginning and go through the first couple loops. Okay? Once you do that, go ahead and pull it taut and you'll see the traditional shape start to pick up. And to make it look a little neater, you're going to want to tuck these ends into the back. You can sew them shut later, but it's not necessary. Turn to the back of your rosette, pull it tightly, and to make sure it maintains this shape, just run it a couple times through the loops in the back. It doesn't really matter which ones, just so that you're pulling it tightly and securing the center of your rosette. Okay. Now if you open it up in the front, you have a cute little rosette. So make sure that it looks the way you want it to, and once you've got all that, run it through a couple more times the back and go ahead and knot your thread. I recommend doing a couple knots just to make sure that it stays tight and that your rosette doesn't fall off or fall apart when you're at the barricade, because everybody knows that you look like a fool. You will look like a booby, just like Marius. Okay, go ahead and cut your string. It's alright if there's a little left there. Now you have your rosette. Now, the problem with me being at my apartment is I don't have a hot glue gun. However, if you did have a hot glue gun, what you would do now is you would just take the back and you would glue on either a hair clip, like I've done here, or, you know, just a common pin. I don't know if I have one hanging around or not. I'm sure I do. But it's like those safety pin things that you clamp shut. Anyway, you just hot glue that to the back and then you can attach it to whatever you want. And that's how you make a rosette. Cheers, everybody!